about to begin. This is going to be an exhibition-friendly match, as you can see. This is not about scoring so many goals. Of course, we're expecting that. Henri Kamara is also here, as I was saying earlier.
Have so far been scored. The Prime Minister is leading the ball. He shot that the one Daniel Amokachi. Wako Kanu on the left side. Right side, and then they take the ball again. Green, Prime Minister's team to the right side. Again, the Prime Minister scores. That was a superb finish. Again begins from the left side. From the left side of the pitch again. It's a Prime Minister misses. That was a beautiful goal. Another one, the ball is taken back. That was not really a foul. Daniel Amokachi gives it to Wako Kanu. Wako Kanu misses. Unfortunately missed the goal. The ball begins with the Prime Minister, takes the ball to the forefront. It looks like he's second. That was absolutely impeccable. Goal number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, you might not believe it, but now we'll showcase one more time. Wako Kanu scores. I believe it wasn't a penalty kick. The Deputy Prime Minister is going to take a free kick, I believe. It's another strike. That was a handball. Jack is going to easily score this, but we shall see. Prime Minister Aḥmed and scores from the total. That was a beautiful kick. The game has started from the right side of the pitch by the Prime Minister's team. You can see the Prime Minister's control. Wonderful. They have regained the ball. That is an absolute wonderful.
That was a super.
Unfortunate count. It's, I believe, we expect the referee's decision. I think it is a goal. Give it up one more time for the goal. 1-0. The Prime Minister's team against the African football legends. It took just a moment to score the first goal of the morning. We've got Wako Kanu on the side. That's a beautiful strike, actually. Absolutely impeccable. Goal number 2. That was super easy for the green team to score their first 2 goals. Obviously, Wako Kanu seems to be disappointed a little bit, asking for help ironically from the president of the Ethiopian National Football Federation. Daniel Amokachi from the left side of the pitch. We got Wako Kanu. I think he couldn't control the ball. Ball goes to the other side. This is really interesting to look at and really thrilling to see that. On the right side, we've got Taribo West missed the goal. That was a wonderful trial at the same time. They need to coordinate themselves if they really want to score and catch up. You need to accept the 2 goals have so far been scored. The Prime Minister is leading the ball. He shot. That was absolutely wonderful. That was an excellent attempt from the Prime Minister. Nwankwo Kanu, going to say he's doing what he does best in the former times of showcasing wonderful strike. And another one, Daniel Amokachi. Nwankwo Kanu on the left side. Oh, that was absolutely wonderful. A reminder of what Kanu was based on, the left side of a strike for the Arsenal superstar Nigerian Kanu. The Prime Minister, the ball has been taken to the front. Nwankwo Kanu, Daniel Mokachi is at the left side of the pitch. The ball has been taken back. Now to the forefront. Wonderful, the goalkeeper has reached out to the ball. And another attempt failed. This football match, ladies and gentlemen, is very interesting to see, as we've been expecting an exhibition match, but it's very competitive from both sides of the team. Another strike from African superstars in white to the right side, and then they take the ball again. Green, Prime Minister's team, to the right side. Again, Mr. Prime Minister scores. That was a superb finish.
Green, Prime Minister's team, to the right side. Again, Mr. Prime Minister scores. That was a superb finish. The second one for himself, and of course the third one for the team.
Himself. And of course the third one for the team of the Prime Minister on this Sunday morning against the African superstars. 3 goals to 0. The fans are super excited. They are chanting songs claiming that they will come out winners. On the left side, Nwankwo Kanu. He gives it back to the defender on his right side and strikes a longer ball. The ball has been taken back. The Prime Minister takes the ball again. Looks like he's about to strike. Gives it to one of his colleagues. Number 2. This is going to be another strike. The referee decides that it should be taken back again. That's a good finish that we've seen so far. The team of the Prime Minister again is striking. Ladies and gentlemen, that was amazing. Nwankwo Kanu has lost the ball. He couldn't control it. Looks like the pressure from the green side to the white, it's obviously higher. Daniel Amokachi lost the ball. They are about to show us a game that we've been looking forward to see, despite the fact that in just a few moments we've seen 3 goals. That's of course 3 goals for the Prime Minister's team, and African superstars are looking forward to scoring perhaps 1 goal in this game, another one. And this is a great striking again, playing by himself. And on the left side of the pitch, another strike perhaps, gives it back to the Prime Minister. We expect another goal! That was a nutmeg. That was a nutmeg, but couldn't really reach and meet Nwankwo Kanu on the left side of the pitch, trying to perhaps match any goal possible. Number 7 from the African football legends. That's actually Henry Kamara. Nwankwo Kanu again. That was a beautiful pass. As you can see, another one, a strike from Nwankwo Kanu. Henry Kamara lost the ball. Prime Minister stripped the ball away from him. That was a press from one of Africa's superstars of football. Number 2 gives it back to Daniel, a Nigerian football legend. Takes it to the forefront, shoots the ball and scores. absolutely remarkable. Daniel Abokachi, a reminder of who he was in the African football arena. A Nigerian legend, an African legend, scores. Of course, he has to celebrate. The football game resumes 3-1. Three Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's team, of course, one African superstars. That was unfortunately offside. International referee Bamla Tsema decided that, of course, it was a beautiful game that we have witnessed, but it was an offside. The game begins from the left side of the pitch. Number 2 gives it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper decides to cross it. This ball was taken back. Mr. Prime Minister missed the ball, unfortunately. Another strike from the left side of the pitch again. Mr. Prime Minister misses the ball. That was a beautiful goal. That was wonderful teamwork from the Prime Minister's team. They have scored goal number 4 of the morning. Remember, this was just the first half of the team. Owi Kamara begins. Number 1 gives it back to Daniel Mokachi. Owi Kamara tries to take the football, the game to the forefront. And another one, the ball is taken back. That was not really a foul. Daniel Mokachi gives it to Marco Kanu. Marco Kanu misses. That was an excellent strike. Unfortunately, missed the goal. The ball begins with the Prime Minister, takes the ball to the forefront. It looks like he's second. Another one. That was wonderful. That was absolutely impeccable. Goal number 5, ladies and gentlemen, you might not believe it, but Team Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has scored 5 goals to 1 against African legends of football. He has scored 3 so far, I believe, for himself. And of course, generally 5 goals have been scored. Another strike from the middle. The ball goes back to Nwanko. Christian Kanu strikes again. He couldn't pass the ball back to his friend. And another strike from the green team. And another one. Perhaps this might be goal number 6. He couldn't shoot. And ball goes back. That was a wonderful strike and a wonderful teamwork. Daniel Abokachi takes the ball back. Pass the ball to the forefront. Unfortunately, the ball is out. The game begins again. This is really entertaining. This is really amazing to see the football legends. Fans are super excited. The game begins on the left side. Daniel Abokachi, he has the ball. It looks like he's going to strike. Fans are super excited to see that. The first half of the match has been concluded. 5 goals to the Prime Minister's team, and of course 1 goal has been scored by African football legends. This game was interesting, but the very important thing, ladies and gentlemen, is to bring Africa together and to also showcase and promote the Ethiopian tourism sector. For Ethiopia, this is important because bringing people together, this is the cradle of mankind. This is origin of mankind. At the same time, Ethiopia is a beautiful country. The Prime Minister and others brought these African football legends here in the capital Addis Ababa, showed them around for them to see that there is indeed a transformation in this country. As we've seen over media, they're amazed, they're super excited. Nigerian superstars from Senegal, and of course from Ghana and the United Kingdom are here celebrating with the fans. This is important because it's about bringing people together. This is a cradle of mankind. Ethiopia is a legendary African state. It's a country that is also transforming at the moment, bringing Africa together, showcasing that the African continent has also another remarkable emerging economy in the continent. If you also like, the tourism sector is about to boom in this country. Historical tourist sites coupled with the transformation of cities like Addis Ababa is going to perhaps bring out the beautiful part of our country, Ethiopia. This is also the capital city of Africa. So the likes of Nwankwo Kanu, Daniel Amokachi, and Obi Kamara are at home already. There is no away or home game. This is a home game, ladies and gentlemen. Obi Kamara scores the second goal for his team. Second goal for his team. 5-2 is the score this morning. Fans for African superstars are so excited. Give it up for African superstars in the pitch. Thank you for coming to Addis. I said there is no home away game. This is home game because The goalkeeper is Taribo West. You remember Taribo West from the former times, playing for the French league in Auxerre. His absolutely impeccable hairstyle looks something amazing. Back it is. Nwankwo Kanu strikes, takes the ball, legendary strike, and gives it the left. That was Nwankwo Kanu, Nwankwo Christian Kanu, a stylish player, Nigerian origin, of course, Arsenal legend. He was one of the players in Arsenal with number 25 back in the days in Arsenal, playing alongside Thierry, Daniel Henry, and the others. He was a legend who also, helped many African superstars of the moment by becoming an exemplary player. For Ethiopia, as I was saying earlier, this means bringing African children together. This is a home and home game. Only Kamara in the center. Looks like he's going to pass the ball to Daniel Mokachi, I believe, and strikes to the forefront. Nwankwo Kanu on the left side gives it back, but unfortunately the ball is taken back. Again, Daniel Mokachi, Henry Kamara, Daniel Mokachi at the ball is taken back by the Prime Minister's team. That was a handball. A penalty kick is now given for African superstars. Nwankwo Kanu, former Arsenal legend, a very stylish player of the past, now will showcase one more time. Nwankwo Kanu scores. That's from African superstars. 3 goals to 5. Of course, Team Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has scored 5 goals so far, and 3 goals from the likes of Nwankwo Kanu and Henry Kamara. This is a beautiful game, ladies and gentlemen, that you're witnessing on this Sunday, Ethiopian morning. No rain, the weather looks beautiful. And of course, it's also a friendly, beautiful match of bringing people together. Strikes on the right side, and Taribo West, our newest goalkeeper, attempts to take the ball away, but there is no goal so far from both sides. It's 5-3, just to remind you. I think the referee decides that perhaps there is a foul committed. Looks like it is a penalty, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like he's going to easily score this, but we shall see. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, and scores, ladies and gentlemen. That was a beautiful kick. It was amazing, absolutely amazing, and unexpected at the same time. He came off the bench and scores something that perhaps does not have a name so far in world of football, but I can simply call it a remarkable strike and a beautiful penalty taken by His Excellency the Prime Minister. 6-3 is the score line so far. 3 goals, of course, from the African legends of football. Nwankwo Kanu strikes on the right side, passes to Daniel Mokachi, but it was impossible for him to control the ball. A strike goes from the right side of the pitch by Team Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. As I was saying, the Deputy Prime Minister is asking for the ball from the left side and passed the ball, but unfortunately couldn't get to him. These African legends, I can say that they still has got the style of it. Muscle memory is playing the game. Strikes in the middle. Henry Kamara cannot control the ball. Right side, the ball is now. Henry Kamara again. Looks like a beautiful strike and pass the ball to Daniel Mokachi. Unfortunately, again, that wasn't really a beautiful pass. The ball is back to the hands and feet of Team Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. On the left side, we've got the Deputy Prime Minister. On the left side, the ball is going to be taken back to goalkeeper. Of course, Taribo West, the former Nigerian superstar, former beautiful hairstyle guy. Daniel Bokashi strikes offside. That was a wonderful strike. Used his left leg to give a beautiful shot, but the goalkeeper decided that it is not really today for him to score. And a corner kick by Daniel Bokashi takes the ball back. Looks like he's going to, oh, that was wonderful, really. Daniel Bokashi gives the ball back to Henry Kamara. Henry Kamara missed another chance of scoring. 3 goals to 5 so far. The scoreline looks like Nwankwo Kanu is going to throw the ball to the middle. We all remember Nwankwo Kanu's heart problems back in the days when he was playing for Arsenal, but swiftly recovered from his troubles and continued amazing funds of football across the world. He was playing for Inter Milan, playing for British Premier League, as you remember back in the day, scoring remarkable goals. And another strike has been taken back. Team Prime Minister strikes in. Deputy Prime Minister strikes to the floor, hits the ball. Oh, that was a bit wide. Taribo West, the current goalkeeper for Team African Superstars, strikes back on the right side. Another beautiful pass by Nwankwo Christian Kanu. He's doing what he does best. Henry Kamara. Another miss from Henry Kamara. That was a beautiful strike, but the defender decided it's not going to happen today. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, you understand that this is for the first time in the history of Ethiopia, perhaps, to see only African superstars coming together, playing football, a beautiful game in the world. That was the end of the game. Team Prime Minister has won the game 5